Alrighty, turn 115, March 31st, 1942. Let's see what more damage Lodrik does to us. His amphib bonus is, this is the last turn for it. More Marines landing there. Nothing happened during the night phase. So far, day's pretty quiet. Alright. Of course, bad weather, right? He finally gets enemy units within range of my bombers, and I get bad weather. $60 bombers hitting Bandoing. Ah, 20 hits. No fort building this turn. Hey, we got a Sally, alright. '48th Division, huh? Yep. Of course. I wonder how many more airplanes I'm losing here. Unbelievable. Oh, that's either supply lost or aircraft lost. He's just kicking my ass everywhere I turn. Hey, good job strafing. You did nothing. Good job. And those nails will probably come back for a second attack too. Because, you know, why wouldn't they, right? Wow, he's landing all over the place. Wow. We don't even retreat, we just surrender. Wow. Alright, well, we'll expand some forts, then we'll do some production, then we'll pause the video, grab some saves, come back and go up to the AAR and see how much damage he did to us off of Perth. Alright, well, another turn of the war and another base in China falls. As I predicted before, he took Shaoyang, and that's going to prompt the entire retreat from that area. But we will go over that here in a moment. Score-wise, Japan went up 104 points. We dropped 4. In the air, we lost nothing. He lost 2 to flak. Let's see what he lost. Come on. 2 Sallies. Okay. Sally's a 2-engine plane. That's expensive for him to make. That's good. Let's go ahead and go over our incoming reinforcements in the air. That guy doesn't count. That's a fragment. 2 days, we get some... That has to be transports, right? Yeah. We get some transport planes. Whoa, a big whopping 2 of them. I don't understand why we get 2 and there's like no production of them. Oh well, in Melbourne that won't help. In 4 days we get a bunch of transports in Aden, 3 units, each one. I think they come full. No, they come with 10. At least that one's 10. That one's 10. That one's 9. So, well, that's 29 more transports. Those will go into Southeast India, and they will be hauling supplies into China. I need all the supplies in China I can get. And then we have a while to wait. Then we get some Helldivers in 8 days. And next big payday for aircraft is 14 days. We get a bunch of B-17s that are going to be restricted. All right. Some B-18s. We get a bunch of bombers here, but I think they're all going to be restricted, which won't help us at all. All right, well, oh well. Let's go ahead down here. Let's see. Ships lost. Yes, multiple ships were lost this turn. They were all British, interesting. Down there at Perth. He has Betty's up in Geraldton. They came in with torpedoes and hit 5 ships, sinking 3. Luckily, these ships had already unloaded their main cargo. They may have had some supply on them, but I'm not too worried about supply. I was worried they might have aircraft or troops on them, but they had already unloaded all of those. So, I mean, I don't like losing ships, but it is what it is. I do want to see something here. That tanker we killed off of Darwin is not on the list yet. I just wondered how big it was. Okay, well, incoming ships for us, 70 days to the Wasp, which means like 50-some for the Long Island and like 20-some for the Illustrious. So basically we get nothing really. We get a heavy cruiser and a CLAA. Before that, we get some destroyers, some subs, a bunch of different merchies, a nice tanker's coming in here. It's only 9,000 ton, but I'll take any tanker or oiler I can get at this point. So we'll see how it goes. There it is right there, 14 days with a heavy cruiser and the CLAA. There's some subs and so forth. A bunch of APs, that's good. I can use those. It's like 14 days are here on ships are going to be a good day for us as well. I wonder if that'll go true with land forces as well. Let's see, you got a bunch of units coming. Day 6 isn't too bad. Artillery, AA, base force reconstituted. 2 of those coming back. Anti-tank unit reconstituted. A Chinese corps. And another Chinese baby corps? I don't know. New Chinese corps? Yeah, okay. Australian brigade. That'll be nice, but it's going to come in all beat up. Let's see. 11 days, looks like. Yep, 14 days here is going to be a big payday for us as well. That's going to be middle of April. Yeah, we're going to get, let's see, a Chinese corps. Bunch of AA, a base force, another base force, some more CBs. Okay, a bunch of stuff coming in, but we have to have the ships to move it and be alive somewhere for it to move to. So, we already went through here. Let's go ahead and pull up Combat Reporter. Take a look at that for the turn. This is the end of March, so he has one more turn of the amphibious bonus. Actually, no, this was the last turn. Because technically the turn is April 1st. So he has no more amphibious bonus. So hopefully that means his advancement is going to slow down or stop for landings. I'm not sure it will, though. On the ground, we had a bunch of combat here at Shaoyang. You see, he took the base. I wasn't very surprised. He comes in with three divisions to headquarters against my third of a corps. He just blew it right away. He did not even retreat it. He just totally destroyed it. Rarotonga, he attacked again and lost some troops. We are holding strong there. I am surprised. Down in New Zealand, he beat up on our troops again with those tanks. You can see here, we're taking more losses here in New Zealand. Amphibious, he landed a bunch of bases this turn. Most of them are dot bases or so in the DEI. He landed another one in Australia. He landed at Derby. It's going to be much quicker for him to pick up troops and ship them in and then try to go across these trails. So I expect him to grab all those bases soon. Well, that can't be the right hex, because that's in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, I think that was... Yeah, that wasn't there. Oh, well. Alright. Air attacks. Mostly him. I think it was all him. Yeah. No, we did. We tried to strafe some tanks, and they did nothing at all. I should have known. They're Chinese. They're not that useful. Bandwing got bombed enough that we are not expanding forts. There's his Bettys beating up on my AKs off. Well, basically they were docked at Perth, and then he bombed some retreating Dutch troops, and of course the Chinese as well. Let's see, signal intelligence. Heavy at Numia. I'm guessing he might have. I don't know. He must have a lot of ships there though, to keep getting radio transmissions. Moving. Southern Army is moving to Jaffna. That was at Rangoon, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't give us anything worthwhile. Planning to attack Diamond Harbor, huh? Interesting. I'm going to make a note of that. See, I knew he wasn't done invading. I figured he'd come for southern India as well. That kind of confirms it to a point. But we'll see. Alright. Hauling supplies. No supply. A bunch of units without supply. Several units went from size 4 to 12, but they're all are for aircraft I don't have, so I can't really fill them out. And then looks like some units got their names changed. Task force information, submarine information, sighting enemy ships. Still got those ships in Tahiti and Karachi that need repairs. We took some AKLs and some AKs out of service for some upgrades. Mostly these were adding guns to them because they don't. Most of the allied, merchant ships do not start with any kind of guns. A few start with like a 30 cal machine gun, which is something, but it's not like I'm used to playing Japan where all your AKs come with like a 3-inch gun or a 4-inch gun. So they can if a sub comes on the surface, they can put some shells into it and chase it away. Let's see, lost. We made it to losing 2 of those AKs. Japan information, intel. Let's see, us, him, us, him, me. All right, so basically pretty even there. Well, we are building forts, and he's building airfields. One's defensive, one's offensive. Yep. Coast Watch reports and arrivals. We got an AO in Panama. We got some Marine air units in San Diego, and some units up in Aden and Calcutta. And a new Indian brigade at Karachi, but it is small. It needs a lot of troops to fill out. So that might be one that I bought back. So that's combat reporter. Let's go around. So he's planning to hit Diamond Harbor, huh? Yeah, I don't have a whole lot there. He may not need much to take it. I don't have much to put here. I could move this division down there. We will see. Ceylon, he's at Trincomalee. My units are trying to get out of there. The fort will stay because it can't move. These guys are trying to escape, and they probably won't. I'm hoping they won't be destroyed. Especially this. Well, that's the coastal defense. You know, so these guys, I want to keep them. There's, you know, but I don't know if they'll survive the attack here. Everyone, let's see. Kogala still has this guy in it. He needs to get out of there. And this guy will arrive at Colombo this turn. Nothing else is going on up here. Same old, same old. Northern Australia. He's chasing down my fleeing men. This guy will not get away. Then these two will not get away. He'll catch them again. This guy has arrived at Tennant Creek, and he is leaving there. Because these tanks are going to come all the way down. He will take Derby this next turn. Over here, looks like he's finally moving some troops out. Down the road. I mean, I think he's moving east too, but I'm not sure really what. I mean, there's a dot base out here. I mean, there's another one here. Not really sure what he's going there for. Unless he's just going for, you know, there's nothing there, so they're not really worth any points. I mean, he could be sending the guy up the road to Carnarvon, but really, you're better off just putting some men on a ship and ship them up there a lot faster. Only thing I can think of him coming this way is maybe come down here to cut off Perth, or maybe go all the way out here to do it. But that's a long walk along that trail. He's better off coming down here than cutting across country here than going east. Because as soon as he takes this hex, it cuts off the rail. But I'm pretty sure he'll try to isolate Perth. But like I said, the Highland Division is here. It's ready to go. It's off the train. It's all ready. It's low experience, but you know, it's a lot of troops. It's what we've got. More ships fleeing from Perth. On the east coast here, he hasn't arrived at no other bases. He is here at the Emerald. I'm not sure with what. I'm assuming possibly tanks. I got a bunch of units here that are trying to run away. I put several of these into reserve. I don't think they're moving, right? No, good, because they're not allowed. But they come off the rail, so I'm putting them into reserve. While they come off the rail, I'm hoping these two combat guys will hold them while these guys disembark off the rail. This guy's fleeing. He should get away, possibly. This guy will not. But so I'm hoping we could take a couple hits here and get my men away. I still have more fleeing. I'm waiting for this last B-17 to repair. Then I can pull out of Charter's towers. So we will see. New Zealand is just same thing. He's beating up on my troops. He's moving, pushing them, and he just has to keep chasing them down. He is in Wellington now with 3 units. I do expect him to attack, or at least bombard. We got level 3 forts and 339 strength, so we got roughly a division of mixed troops here behind level 3 forts. We might be able to hold a day or two, unless he has like all 4 divisions there, which I don't think he does, because there's some pieces of divisions here. So I figure he has maybe two divisions here. That might not be enough to take it right away, but we will see. Tahiti, I'm still trying to build up. I'm getting more and more engineers there. I'm trying to catch these guys. I'm not sure what they are. I think maybe some destroyers, maybe like a cruiser and a destroyer, just going around trying to catch these transports I have moving around. Here's my hunting force. If I run into a heavy cruiser, I probably won't win that fight. But if it's just a pair of destroyers or PBs, I should. I'm also landing some troops up here at this base, EAO. I'm going to build this one up some as well. Finally got some units to Panama. They will go through the canal this turn and then head off. Still loading stuff up on the west coast to head out. In China, he's over here, so I'm sure he's coming into Sining. Only one unit that won't be enough to take take it. I have a lot of men there. 600 assault value total behind level 3 forts. So these guys are still blocked here. We're still blocking here, but he took Shaoyang here. Shaoyang. I do not expect him to head up this way. I mean, he could, and that's fine. I do have some troops here. Not a ton, but I have all these guys here that are starting to see. I'm already starting to move them out. All the troops from my Chang are leaving. I even got troops in here that are moving out of that as well. I'm just redistributing all my troops here in China, trying to get there before he can. So we will see. So if you enjoyed watching the turn unfold with me, please go ahead and click on the like button. If you're following along in the campaign and you have not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe as well. And until the next turn comes through, you guys all have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.